What we try to produce are stories rich with human emotion. The ones we prefer the most tend to manifest themselves humorously, intelligently, and violently.
What the name was born out of was like a shared excitement for the grayer characters in life. The stories that dealt with both good and bad simultaneously in each character.
Yeah, your quote-unquote good guy is not always good. Everybody does bad things. I mean, your quote-unquote bad guy, they do good things as well. We like to, explore that duality of characters.
We grew up on 70s film, basically.
I mainly write them. I write most of them, and I write them for the ensemble of actors. There's about 20 actors in our ensemble, and we've collaborated with 2 other writers as of now, and a third one this summer. Most playwrights, they spend 2 years workshopping a play, and it goes from this theater company to that theater company, and you've got input from this artistic director, you got input from that artistic director, and they have a long time to get their play shaped. I write them on the fly, and they come into rehearsal really, really rough. When you got an ensemble of actors that are used to building and making a show, they can really help be a highway to where you want to go.
We require actors to work on the edge of that cliff, right? And you don't work 2 inches over because you fall off, and you don't work 2 inches back because that's just a safe choice.
I think the biggest misconception that I think we get, this idea that dangerous and violent work has to be physical. We don't have to do fight calls together like I trust him, he trusts me. But those pale in comparison to the things that we do to each other emotionally and the vulnerability we offer up to each other as actors on stage.
There's just something else about seeing an ensemble of people that have worked together time and time again. There's a chemistry there that you can't buy, you can't fake, and you really can't even train for.
James and I had our first acting class together when we were 18 years old, actually. There's a photo of us in our underwear where we're both
flexing
we're both flexing, and we're like 30 pounds lighter. We're like 130 pounds each, tiny little kids.
I didn't know a single person in New York, not anyone. And I walk into this acting class, and he's like the first person I started talking to.
Yeah.
We've done 7 shows together.
Yep.
We did Adam Rapp's Ghost in the Cottonwoods together too. And Matt and I were these 2 characters who appeared in the last 20 minutes of a 90-minute play. And the set was an island in the middle of Theater 80, and we burst through the floorboards.
We covered ourselves in mud before the show, and then we would hide under the set and lay in a muddy pit full of egg crates together.
For like 70 minutes. You don't bond with another human being unless you're in an Adam Rapp play, lying in mud, underneath a stage in the dark for 70 minutes before you have to burst through the floorboards and terrorize your own family.
You know, I love the family that emerges when you're creating a play, if the people are good.
I know that if I ever fall, he's gonna be right there to pick me up, and I know if he ever falls, I'm gonna be right there to pick him up. You know each other. You really do.
Why do birds sort of live here? Yeah.